What are the stages of culture shock? Let's have a closer look at the different stages of transition. This will allow you a deeper insight into culture shock. What is characteristic for each stage? The arrival in a new place often arouses very positive feelings. Everything is new, exciting, and interesting. You are flooded with new impressions and experiences, starting from landscapes and architecture, the climate, food and drinks, encounters with new people. You get to practice some new words in a new language, learn and practice some new ways of behavior and communication, and you might meet new freedoms abroad. In short, in the honeymoon stage, you are interested in and fascinated by the other culture. You experience your stay as a very euphoric and exciting time, and mostly you treat cultural differences as something positive and interesting. In short stays abroad, however, from a couple of days to a few weeks, this stage can last the whole time of your stay, and therefore culture shock can be easily avoided. One of the first signs of culture shock come along with climate differences. Additionally, organizing your everyday life may be challenging, and contact with locals might be difficult due to language barriers or lack of knowledge about their new culture. Irritations and misunderstandings are piling up. Behaviors and characteristics of the other cultures are confusing. There is a general lack of orientation. The new satisfaction decreases and the general mood gets worse. Disorientation makes you feel helpless and you disengage with locals and local culture. In the stage of shock or crisis, you get easily tired, physically, intellectually and emotionally. You experience yourselves often in uncomfortable, troubling situations which create great discomfort, lack of orientation and tensions, and you tend to see cultural differences as negative, blocking, or a threat. As a consequence, your self-esteem is going down, you lack control and tend to avoid contact with the other culture. The stage of adjustment is a process of learning and growing. You start to understand your own and others' behaviors and ways of thinking. Step by step you master misunderstandings and communication traps. You can communicate better, meet new people, and feel better. You compare cultural orientations, values and behaviors with each other. In the stage of adaptation, you are regaining control over your actions. You rediscover advantages and positive sides in the other culture, and you become more aware of and understand more and more about cultural differences. As a result, you accept that the other culture is different. A lot of its norms and values occur to be acceptable. You pick up things from the new culture, while at the same time you see yourself and your own culture differently. In the fourth and final stage, stability is achieved. You found your lost compass again. The foreign culture has become familiar to you. Orientation and ability to act are restored. Many values and behaviors are valued and adopted. Advantages and disadvantages of one's own as well as the other cultures are estimated realistically. In the stage of stabilisation, you adopt and improve your communication and problem-solving skills. You experience stability and security in your actions in both cultures, and you value cultural differences as a personal and professional enrichment. Mastering this final stage means you broadened your skills and abilities. You're more flexible in adjusting to new situations and cultures without giving up your own beliefs and values. In some ways, living abroad provokes experimenting with new attitudes and behaviors. In this sense, culture shock is a very powerful and personal form of learning.